Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we have an exciting story. Feng was fuming while packing her bags, and Chen, filled with reluctance, couldn't stop her. With tears streaming down, she said, "Maybe it's for— Do you really hate me that much? We've exchanged so many letters and talked for hours. Have you really forgotten how I feel about you? But I'm really scared to be with you. My heart is racing. I'm terrified. Trust me, I swear I won't make you sad again or bring up the past. I promise to make you happy. Can you believe me?" Chen bit her lip as she held back tears, quietly hoping. She knew young promises didn't stand the test of time. Better to be single than to promise the moon. Feng left with a heavy heart. Alone on the platform, preparing to catch the train heading home, she was taken aback when Chen suddenly showed up, beaming with a smile and giving her a hug. Feng hugged her back, and they officially became a couple. Chen brightened up with her by her side. Later that year, Feng visited Chen again. Seeing her so happy, her mom reluctantly accepted their relationship. While shopping, Chen no longer feared the looks from others and boldly took Feng's hand as they skipped down the cobblestone path like kids. Happiness seemed so close, and after some time together, everyone started to accept Feng. Even Chen daughter slowly began to warm up to her. Good times are always fleeting. Soon Feng returned to the army, growing more confident with each success. After graduation, Feng eagerly introduced Chen to her parents. News spread that she brought a girlfriend home, and villagers came to congratulate. Her parents were overjoyed. Their son was an officer and was bringing home a bride. They felt like they were on top of the world. But upon learning the truth about Chen, they felt their son should be dating someone with a better background. Even if she was great, they were still displeased. Their parents' opposition pressured Feng, but she remained hopeful. She hoped that with time, her family would accept this relationship. She didn't tell Chen and chose to bury it in silence. But her thoughts kept bubbling up like little popcorn kernels, popping up unexpectedly. She didn't share these feelings with Chen but chose to bear them in silence. However, after returning to the army, her mother called Chen without her knowing. She urged her to give up on this relationship. Soon, her parents even came to the base, pressuring Feng to break up with Chen. Feng was at a loss for words, storming out as her fellow soldiers watched the showdown with wide eyes. Afraid this would tarnish her image, she pretended to agree to the breakup, though her heart was a tangled mess. Under the weight of her parents' pressure, she felt increasingly frustrated, but couldn't do anything. It felt like she was losing her voice, with frustration bubbling beneath the surface, making everything feel immensely complicated. Her feelings were like being caught in a whirlpool, struggling to stay afloat while facing immense pressure. Everyone was expecting her to make a choice. She felt trapped, suppressing her emotions with nowhere to turn. "You know, I still have high hopes for you. You can't let me down. We're soldiers. We must hold ourselves with military dignity. No silly faces allowed." The boss words chipped away at Feng's heart, and she firmly decided to let go of their relationship. She felt that every step she took was hard-earned. Being heartbroken over love didn't seem worth it. Overthinking could ruin everything she worked for. To avoid losing what she had achieved, she realized she couldn't let love break her heart again. Elsie made a decision. Seeing Chen beautiful face and elegant demeanor left her even more flustered. But Chen could already see her confusion and bravely suggested, "How about we just call it quits?" "Don't say that. I mean it. I've really thought about it. The pressure from your family is just too much. In the future, you could definitely find a better girl to marry. You don't have to stick with me. But you're the best. Don't worry about all that. It's too late. I have to go. Otherwise, it will cause a bad impression. Okay, let's head back home, Dad. They'll give you that. even though I may say the opposite. However, ever since we said goodbye this time around, Feng felt like they were drifting further apart. It wasn't until much later, during a business trip to Beijing, that they met again. They posed for a photo at Tiananmen Square once more. Chen Yan reminisced about the last photo they took there first, but this time there were no friends around. Yet while taking the picture, Feng subconsciously stepped away from Chen Yan. He realized his heart had changed, and seeing Chen Yan understand made him feel even guiltier. To make up for his mistakes, he took Chen Yan to buy a stunning red coat. The red coat made Chen Yan look even more lovely, and he couldn't help but compliment her. But there was a hint of bitterness at the corner of Chen Yan's mouth. She understood everything yet remained composed. They say promises are useless, yet when faced with a passionate love, he still pursued her bravely. As he was leaving, he handed Feng a gift, saying it was a letter for them.